Should I record? Okay.
And I will.
Hi, Jamie.
Right now.
Hi, thank you guys so much for taking your time to chat today. Dianna, the waitress asks if you're okay at the beginning of the film, and there's just so much in your eyes that says otherwise. Did Alex tell you what to be thinking about during that time, or was there something in the script that really advised you about what you were thinking at that moment?
I think Thomas and I and Alex, we spent so much time prepping for this film and talking about what our characters would be feeling and how this journey might express itself once we got to Oregon. And that was one of the first things that we filmed. And I think we knew that there was going to be a very emotional journey that we were going on. And it felt so natural to express all the things that we had talked about. We were really prepared to get in there and just go.
At that moment, your eyes though say so much. Are you worried about Benjamin? Are you worried about your father in those moments?
I think I'm worried about everything that's about to happen. Unknowing of, not seeing somebody who is somebody as close to you as a father. It's a hard thing to mount, not seeing somebody for 10 years and wanting to connect again. And so, yeah, I was so happy to play this character and go on this journey, especially with somebody like Thomas, who I admire so much.
Oh, Thomas, this was such a touching and incredible performance by you in this film. And those moments in the car with you and Migo and losing him were just tremendous. Were those some of the toughest scenes for you to film?
They were, because it was pretty early on, and it was just the way that we had to, just whatever. I don't remember if it was a location thing, or I don't remember exactly, but it was something that we did pretty early on. And Dianna, or Maggie, there's, and you kind of already commented on it, there's a reality, there's a presence that she's bringing, and there's a presence that already exists with Lloyd. And there's just this collision, and with Mio being killed, that, for her, it's like her sense of loss is completely different than Lloyd's, but at the same time, there is a crossover, because there's such an innocence with Migo, as there really is inherently with all pets. But it was a very emotional sequence. It definitely was. And it's crazy, because when I reflect on it, all of this stuff, all the scenes with Migo and with Maggie and with Lloyd, to me, they're just so loaded. And I don't even really now, I don't have a specific articulate way to say it, but it just always felt very emotionally powerful when the three of us were together. And I think that in the moment, there's an antagonistic dynamic there, because Maggie is like, he's endangered, and I refuse to accept what her perception of it is, because I have my own. That no, he's always at my fingertips in terms of control, and that clearly goes tragically wrong. And in Lloyd, it's a tragedy. He doesn't know how to accept it, and for her, it's just I think it's like a loss of innocence. I think it represents a significant loss of innocence in some way for the story.
Well, are the tears at the end from him because he'll miss his daughter, because he feels finally she understands him, or because he has regrets?
All of that. Everything that you picked up on. And something that I don't know how much, there is a chance, because there's been such a significant lapse of them being together, that they're just that is a future reality that they'll never see each other again, or they may not see each other for a very, very long time. Even though Maggie does commit to coming back, to me, that was a big part of that goodbye scene. Was there was a chance that this was going to be the last, and it actually makes me feel emotional now to reflect on, because it was so powerful. You know, when Maggie leaves and then she comes back, and it was incredibly it's one of the most emotional scenes I've ever done. I have to say that.
Well, both of you have just portrayed these characters so beautiful and so nuanced. So I'm looking forward to more people getting to see Acidman and exploring your roles in this. So thank you for your time and your insight.
Thank you, Jamie.
So much.
My pleasure. Be safe and be well.